Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Sky 5. This is Chase Religion, Sky 5. We are over a food giveaway. It's a food and household items distribution giveaway. This is at Ebenezer Church on Kelly, just south of 63rd south of 36th and Kelly. And what I want to show you, I mean, you're taking a look at where they're giving away the items. So that's food and household items. This is one of two locations, but what I want to show you is the line. There's a pretty long line here that extends southbound along Kelly. So this is in the northbound lanes of Kelly. We're going to follow this for you and kind of see where it ends up. Earlier, it made the turn at 23rd Street, and we're going to try to make our way that direction. We're kind of heading southbound now along Kelly, taking a look at this long line heading to Ebenezer Church. And once we get to 23rd Street, we're going to make a left turn, and you'll see right there is 23rd Street. And as we make our turn to the left, you see the line continues down 23rd Street for about a half a mile, and then it makes another turn to the left into a neighborhood where it's kind of the overflow there for this line. So this is about a mile and a half. Yeah, a line that extends for about a mile and a half, just waiting to get food and household items here at the Ebenezer Church. This is just south of 36th Street at Kelly, so south of 36th and Kelly. If you're not familiar with that area, that is also where the Black Lives Matter is painted on the street just to the northeast of 36th and Kelly. But this is one of two locations, like I mentioned before. So the other location is the Quail Springs Baptist Church, and that's on May, just north of the Turnpike, north of the Kilpatrick Turnpike. So just about a mile to the west of Quail Springs Mall. And there's another distribution center there. Now, they don't open up. This one opened up at 11 o'clock to start handing out this food. The other one is opening up at 12:30. From what I understand, they're going to be handing out food there. There's quite a bit more to be handed out at this location, but there is food that's available over at that location at Quail Springs Baptist Church. Again, that starts at 12:30 this afternoon. Sky 5 has been over this just before they started opening up the line, and the line was this long when it started. Now it's moving slowly. They've taken their time to make sure that the distribution goes off without a hitch, and it looks like they've really got it organized here at the church. And you can see there a number of cars making its way through the line. A lot of household goods here that they're handing out as well, on top of in addition to the food that they're handing out furniture and household items, just the necessities that you need around the Christmas season, around the Christmas time. But if you, that's the food there that you see in the main body of your shot. And if we pan to the left, you can follow the line there and see some of the household goods that they're handing out. And then if you continue down to the left, and just keep going where it makes that turn again, keep coming down Francisco. I got Francisco with me. You can see some of the furniture there that they're handing out. They have couches. Come to the left a little bit more, right there. So they've got some furniture that they're giving away. Now I don't know how you become the one that takes away some couches, but they have it there. It's available. Somehow they're going to give that away. But a lot of household goods, I know that during this time of the year, especially with COVID-19 and all of the challenges that we're facing as Oklahomans, this is something that we've seen happen here at Ebenezer Church time and time again, where they're handing out those necessities to the people that desperately need it. And this is just one of those times where you can pick up some things for Christmas, pick up some things prior to the Christmas season starting. But the one thing that is really needed by a lot of people is the food, and they've got plenty of it here. Now, I sure hope that there's enough to accommodate all of the people in this line, because there are quite a few cars in this line. It looks like they've got quite a bit. If we can bring the video back to where the food is, if you can come straight down, Francisco, and kind of give you an idea. You saw how long the line is. You saw how many cars were in that line, and that's the amount of food that they have. Now, I haven't seen another truck that they could unload with more food, but right there, that's a pretty good number of boxes of food that they're going to hand out to people here. And I think they also have milk. Is that what they're handing out there in the bottom left, Francisco? It looks like gallons of milk. I know that we came over here once before, and it looked like they had actually dropped a couple of boxes, and it spilled out on the on the parking lot, and caused a little bit of an issue there, but they were able to get that cleaned up. But again, those of you just joining us on Facebook Live, we're on the KOCO mobile app. This is Chase Relich and Sky 5. We got Francisco with me in the back, providing you these incredible video shots. We are over the Ebenezer Church. This is just south of 36th Street and Kelly. And this is where they're handing out, this is one of two locations that we know about that are handing out food and household items. This location handing out quite a bit of household items in addition to the food. The other location is the Quail Springs Baptist Church, and that's over on May, just to the north of Memorial. So north of the Kilpatrick Turnpike and just to the west of Quail Springs Mall. But this one opened up at 11 o'clock. A little after 11, they were trying to organize all of the stuff that they were going to hand out, and just so that the line moves smoothly. Well, this one opened up at 11. The other location opens up at 12:30, so you've got a little less than an hour until that one opens up over there. We did fly over to the Quail Springs Baptist Church location, and there was a line there also, not as long as this one here at Ebenezer Church, but a pretty significant line anyway. So again, the line here, which since we're talking about the line, it extends southbound. So this is right at 36th Street, just to the south of 36th. The line extends all the way to 23rd Street, which is a mile away, and then back to the east another half a mile, and then turns kind of into a neighborhood. But the line is staying about that long as people continue to join the line. We're kind of following that now. You see how it follows Kelly. Once it gets to 23rd, it makes that turn right there, and it goes eastbound along 23rd Street for about a half a mile. And I'm kind of following it here with Sky 5, and then here in about another block right there, it makes another turn back into, I don't know what street that is, but that's the end of the line right there. So it's about, like I said, about a mile and a half long, and just kind of gives you an idea of how many people here in Oklahoma are in need. And you know, one thing that I've tried to instill in my kids this year is to do something for somebody else. I mean, this needs to be a season of giving right now, and there are so many Oklahomans who are far less fortunate than many of us, and need that help, need that generosity, and this is a great time of year to do that. In addition to all the times during the year that we have an opportunity to provide assistance to those that are in need. I know we got a message a while back from Santa's Toy Box over in the Piedmont area, and they are in desperate need of toys. They have a bunch of families that have applied, over 400, almost 500 families that have applied for toys from Santa's Toy Box, and they are short on toys. So if you're looking for some place to give or something to do to help out all of those that are less fortunate, that is something you can do. Donate to Santa's Toy Box. Donate to any of the charities. Help out with distribution of food, something like that. There's plenty of homeless that are also need help with food and those much needed items that they can't normally get. But right now we're covering the food and household goods distribution here at Ebenezer Church at 36th and Kelly. And This one opened up at 11. The other location over at Quail Springs Baptist Church opens up at 12:30. And both of these handing out much needed food and household necessities to those that desperately need it during this time of the year. This is really a good thing to see. It really warms your heart to see that this kind of assistance is being provided to Oklahomans in this area that need it. Sky 5 has been over both locations. I can tell you that the lines are pretty extensive. There are a lot of people that need this assistance, and their Ebenezer Church is doing what they can to make sure that this is done. Again, I know many of you are just now joining us on Facebook Live, and I just want to say good morning. It's almost noon. It's 11:52, and Sky 5 has been flying over Ebenezer Church here at 36th and Kelly. This is a food and household goods distribution site, and they've been doing this since 11 o'clock this morning, so almost an hour now. And a number of cars have already made their way through the line, and I can tell you, Francisco, can you even estimate how many cars are waiting in this line? I bet I can give you kind of a rough estimate. 4, 6, 8, 20. I would say roughly 250 cars waiting to receive some food, to receive some assistance during the holiday season. And if you are looking to help out this year, I'm sure it would be much appreciated, because I know that there are so many more people this year that need it. Since a lot of people have lost their jobs, and a lot of people really need. We haven't seen this kind of a turnout for food distribution in many years here in Oklahoma, and although it's unheartening to see this many people that need that assistance, it also warms your heart to see that this is actually happening, because it means that some people are going to be fed that wouldn't normally have the food, and that's always a good thing. And so what we're doing now, we're just kind of showing you how long this line is, and I just, like I said, I gave a rough estimate of how many cars are in the line. It's about 20 cars per block. So about 200 to 300 cars easily in this line. And I appreciate you joining us on Facebook Live and on the KOCO mobile app. One more time, I just want to give you this information. This is a food distribution and household goods site that was opened at 11, and I'm sure it'll stay open until all the items and all the food are gone. The other location that opens up at 12:30 is at Quail Springs Baptist Church at May, just north of Memorial and May, and that one opens up at 12:30. They do have a lot of food at that location as well. Francisco, I don't remember seeing any household goods at that one. Did you? Yeah, but they definitely have food over there, and I think that's the most important need right now, is that food, because you have to be fed. And so, excuse me, we're going to give you one more look here at this location. This is Ebenezer Church at 36th and Kelly. Volunteers working and have been working since early this morning, and we had Christine Stanwood on the ground early this morning. She said that the first cars to get in line actually showed up a little bit after 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon. So they've been here for over 24 hours because they desperately need this assistance. So if that gives you any idea how much of a need there is here in Oklahoma, that should do it. And there are still cars joining this line, and will continue to join it until they find out that all the food is gone. But this location here at 36th and Kelly is going to be here for a while until all this is gone, and then the one over at Quail Springs Baptist Church will continue starting at 12:30 until that food is gone. And I'm pretty sure that this will not be the last time that this happens. And KOCO 5 has always done a great job getting that information out. And when we get more information on the next time that this happens, we'll definitely put that information out for you so that you can be proactive and get out there in time to get that food if you need it. So appreciate you joining us on Facebook Live and on the KOCO mobile app. Make sure that you set your notifications so you get those alerts whenever Sky 5 is up for breaking news or up for important information that needs to be put out, much like this today. And on behalf of Francisco, my photographer in the back, appreciate you. I hope you have a great day, and make sure you stay tuned with KOCO 5 news both tonight and in the morning and over the weekend, so we can bring you all that information that you need to get you through the next week. Until then, have a great day. I'm Chase Rolich on Sky 5.